This is The Issue, and I am the Ghetto Man. Today's issue, corporate hate speech purge. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Google, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Accounts frozen. Access denied. Videos demonetized. Content hidden. Accounts terminated. Arbitrary enforcement. Guilty until proven innocent. And Facebook jail? Are you kidding me? Why? Well, because several communist-leaning internet corporations have adopted a discriminatory policy that defines conservative views and opinions as hate speech. The term hate speech was created by the communist left in an attempt to circumvent the constitutional protections found in our Bill of Rights, specifically the First Amendment, the right to free speech. The term hate speech implies that the speech in question goes beyond the protections of the First Amendment. This is a red herring. It's just meant to mislead you. It's not true. In fact, there is no hate speech exception to the First Amendment, period. Hate speech has no foundation in our constitutional law whatsoever. And hate speech cannot come into existence just because a corporation says so. And if that were true, then any speech can become hate speech. All it has to do is just offend someone. If you think about it, that would silence everyone, wouldn't it? Now, I did a video called Freedom of Speech, Sticks and Stones, no hate speech exception to the First Amendment. I'll place a link to that video in the comment section below. The term hate speech, actually, it's just a catch-all term. Google, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter have taken it upon themselves, arbitrarily, mind you, to use a non-legal term. Hate speech isn't even a legal term, something that they made up. And they use this non-legal term to hide and to justify their open discrimination and censoring of certain persons and groups for the political content that they post on their social media platform accounts. Or they use it for any other prejudicial reason that needs to be hidden from public view. See, whenever Google, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, they want to get rid of someone, especially for their political or their religious views, all they have to do is call it hate speech, and they're home free, right? You see, anyone that doesn't go along with Google, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter's corporate communist agenda and speaks of anything that challenges, disagrees, or exposes their anti-American agenda, it's labeled as hate speech. Somehow just accusing somebody of hate speech justifies any, and I mean any, discriminatory action that the corporation chooses to take against its target. And they can do so with impunity. Somehow, the label hate speech circumvents the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and anything goes. Google, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, they're all corporations. And a corporation is a creature of the state. The state creates it. And it's incorporated for the benefit of the public. Now, I've discussed this subject in two previous videos. One's called Corporations Cannot Discriminate, Another one's called corporate censorship, and I'll put a link to those videos as well in the comment section below. You see, a corporation cannot discriminate because of a person's race, religion, sexual orientation, or political views. Hate speech is nothing more than a term that is used by Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter to cover up their open and arbitrary acts of discrimination against people just because of who they are. Plain and simple. Hate speech is just a method for these corporations to circumvent anti-discrimination laws. In my opinion, it's a civil rights violation, plain and simple. If there's any good to come out of this, Google, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter have, in real time, created an environment that is a microcosm to a communist fascist system. People are actually, for the first time, experiencing how it is to live under a communist, totalitarian system. To experience what it's like not having the right to freedom of speech. Having to explain yourself to a corporation why you wrote something down. Explain your every thought. To experience what it's like not having the right to freely assemble. To experience what it's like not having the right to liberty, freedom of movement. This is what the left wants for America. This is what the left wants for you. They want an iron fist. They want a boot stomping on your face for eternity. This is the communist way. And it's here today, stomping on the U.S. Constitution as I speak. How many people now hesitate before they post something on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter? How many people now form what they are going to say in a way that avoids being censored or jailed? If you're doing this, then they got you. Your speech is now controlled. You're doing it their way. And the interesting part is that you're censoring yourself. What's that all about? And this is only the tip of the communist fascist iceberg. What you are looking at is discrimination, plain and simple, not corporate policy. Discrimination at a magnitude never seen in this country before. Discrimination that is stabbing at the core of the First Amendment. Discrimination designed to circumvent every constitutionally protected, inalienable right that we have. Well, what do? I can only speak for myself. I've left Facebook and YouTube. I'm not going to support corporations that violate my rights and want to control my life. Besides, if you stay with these companies long enough, they're going to destroy you anyway. And that's been the plan all along, hasn't it? And isn't it a good idea not to put all of your eggs in one basket? Now, taking these corporations, these traitorous corporations, to court, it's a waste of time. The courts are irreversibly corrupt anyway. All you're going to do is cast your pearls before swine. I think the best way to win this battle is to support independent forums like BitChute, Gab, Minds, or any other social forum that's not hell-bent on controlling your content. This is the best weapon we have. Stop supporting these anti-American communist forums. Kill them in their tracks. Kill them with capitalism. Take your business elsewhere. I am the Ghetto Man. Thank you for watching. If you're politically correct, then you're legally wrong. And if you're not part of the solution, then you are the problem. Please subscribe to my channel and please share.